Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Another day, another video. I'm so happy to have you back if you're joining us. This is my cozy warm jacket, and the reason why I'm wearing it, guys, this is North Face. My brother got it for me. Amazing, love in love. But the reason we're wearing it is because I want to talk today about the winter runner must-have survival guide. If you guys don't know about this about me, I live in Calgary, Alberta, and it is a freezing cold place to live. It is cold for 6 months of the year, absolutely cold. In fact, this year we actually had record-breaking temperatures. Like, it was absolutely freezing. We had a little warm snap, and then it just turned around on us. It was freezing here, guys. And if you watch my other video, you know that I have a home gym, but it's literally not usable because the machine almost killed me. The treadmill almost assaulted me. Like, it was a whole thing. I literally almost got electrocuted. My hair literally flew up. It was like floating in the air, and it was crazy. But running in the winter can be fun. It can be great, but there's just a few things that you need to get down, or a few things that you need to make sure you have in order for it to actually be properly comfortable for you, in my opinion. But it can be fun. Like, okay, yesterday I just went for a run. Maybe not the best time because that snow is just melting, and it's like just like a slushy out there, and it was super slippery. So the first thing that I'm gonna recommend, I don't really want to bring my shoes into my house right now because I have a carpet. But the first thing I'm gonna recommend is this goes for the summer and the winter, but very important in the winter is you need to invest in a great pair of shoes. You do not want to be slipping out here and falling down on that ice. I'm telling you guys, it's not what you want for yourself. I promise you, no. You need to invest in a really good pair of shoes, one that doesn't give you shin splints, one that you don't slip in a lot, that's just comfortable and good for your feet. Wherever you live, there's going to be running stores. If you live somewhere in the West, like honestly anywhere, there's going to be running stores. You can go in. The really good running stores, like the one I went to, they will literally like measure your foot and find out what your stride is. Do you hit on your heel or your toe? The angle of your feet. Like, they know everything, and they will find a shoe that fits you the best. I went with the Hoka Mach 5s. I used those for my first marathon, and I'm probably just gonna keep using those because the way it fits me and like just the ease I have not gotten a single shin splint since I started using them. Before that, I forgot what they're called, the Nike Huaraches. And that wasn't like really a running shoe. It was just like a quality-ish sneaker, I would guess you could say. But I would just definitely recommend that as a really, really important thing. Is you need to get yourself a really good pair of shoes and running socks. If it's going to be really cold where you are, you need to invest in some running socks. I buy mine off Amazon. I believe they're like Saucony is the brand. Saucony. I don't know exactly how to say it. But if you want the link of anything that I use, just like let me know in the description. I can send you the like link on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon nowadays. But yeah, oh my god, I started using a different line from Shea Moisture, by the way, like a more moisturizing one. And I don't have type 4 hair, like I know that, don't worry, like I'm not Delulu or something. Obviously I have like B/C depending on whatever, like the vibe. But my hair is really dry, especially in the winter. So I used to use a different line from Shea Moisture, and I actually just switched to the Manuka Honey line that's specialized for dry, like type 4 hair. And this is like day one. It's so shiny, so glossy. Like, I just washed my hair yesterday. Usually if I just wash my hair, it's really dry, like because it got stripped from that shampoo. But I'm telling you, the conditioner that this comes with, so good. So I use Shea Moisture. I really like it as a really good, like I used to use Olaplex, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to spend $100 on my shampoo and conditioner when I have hair this long. Like, you know how much I need? Like, I literally use a third of the bottle. Not really, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just not sustainable. And then it was recommended to me by a trichologist, like not in person on TikTok, but it still counts. She was like, Shea Moisture, they don't use parabens, they don't use like a lot of things, and it's actually a great budget. Like, I just got this shampoo and conditioner, $14 for the shampoo, $14 for the conditioner, and it's great and it's quality. It's gonna make my hair feel amazing. Like, my scalp still feels clean, but it doesn't feel dry. I'm probably gonna use this and switch as my day-to-day. So I made a hair video, but this is like my new update. I'm gonna switch to the Manuka Honey Shea Moisture line. Beautiful. Another thing is, yeah, your hair is gonna get really dry. Make sure you find that conditioner and shampoo that works for you. Another product that's gonna be really good is, I know Olaplex is a little bit more pricey. This is something I like to invest in, is their heat protectant and their bonding mask. So it's a mask that you use when your hair is dry, right after you're done shampooing, and you keep it in for 10 to 30 minutes. And then you just do your thing in the shower, do whatever you want, take a bath, whatever, and then you can rinse it out after like 30 minutes. It says 10 minutes on there. I would personally recommend that you leave it in for longer than that. But yeah, anyway, I have the bonding mask. So this is something that I also use. This is, if you're gonna go for a run, you know you're probably gonna shower after, right? Shampoo your hair. If you have a problem, especially in the winters where it gets so dry, where your hair feels so dry and stripped after you shampoo it, then I would definitely recommend these leave-in conditioners. So this is the Shea Moisture Strength and Conditioning castor oil one. Jamaican black castor oil. This is the same line that I used to get, but I'm switching. So this one, it's color safe. It's super good for your hair. It doesn't have anything in it. That's what I love about Shea Moisture. They're very candid, and they tell you everything that's inside their ingredients, so you know it's good for you. So what I do is I just put a nice coating on this, put my hair in a ponytail, braid my hair, and then I'll go for my run, and when I shampoo and wash everything out, the ends don't get as dry. Nothing gets as dry and frizzy. That's just me. I have really dry, frizzy hair. If you have oily hair in the winter, you probably love it, and you probably don't need to worry about this. But I feel like a lot of us have dry hair and dry skin here. So the next thing I'm gonna recommend is a really good moisturizer. This is a perfect moisturizer. A lot of people don't like it because it's so thick, and it's like, it just feels like it's really on when it's on. So this is CeraVe. It has hyaluronic acid. It's super thick. Let me show you just a little swatch of like just how thick it is in there, guys. Super thick. Like it literally doesn't move. Like it won't fall out. Not me, I'm scared. Like it will coat your hands, your feet, whatever gets dry for you. Super important. I use this on my face too. Get some in here right there. I use this everywhere. Like when I get out of the shower, I'm basically coated in this head to toe. Or I like to even use mineral oil, like baby oils. I just like things that don't have a lot of ingredients. You know, I'm kind of paranoid. Not paranoid. I don't like to use things with scent. I don't like to, I kind of have sensitive skin, especially like in the industry that I'm in the modeling industry. I know I talked about this a little bit before, but for my shoots and my jobs, a lot of times, random products are being put in my hair, and I have horrible reactions to them a lot of the times. And like I had a whole thing where my eyes were like, it was horrible. It was horrible. The skin was peeling, like it looked crazy. I went to multiple doctors. They didn't know what was going on. They just prescribed me like anti-itch medicine. And it's like the worst place to have a problem. Like your eyes, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't even open them. Like it got so swollen, they were almost swollen shut. But anyway, yeah, so I like to use things that are scent free and just I know I'm not gonna have a problem with. So that's kind of what I go for. And then my cleanser is the same thing. It's the acne wash because I've been actually breaking out. I used to use a creamed foam because I never had acne. I don't have that much, but like you can kind of see like I have a tiny bit. And I think it's just because of running so frequently. Like I'm working out so much more than I ever did in my like youth, because I actually didn't work out at all through like high school and stuff. I wasn't not really in any sports because I moved around a lot. I went to 8 different schools. But anyway, like by the time I reached grade 12. Speaking of skincare, you need to get a really good, reliable sunscreen that works for you. If you're similar to me and you have that drier skin, and also I feel like if you have tan skin, this Hawaiian Tropic 50 SPF oil-free sunscreen, this sunscreen is so good for people who have like a tan skin, because I feel like a lot of sunscreens give you that gross like white tint. And obviously my skin is not that dark, so sometimes it's like, whatever, I'll just put up with it. But if you do, I feel like this is really, really good. If you have like darker skin, like for Fitzpatrick or darker, like tan like me or tanner, I really like this. Like I feel like it really works for you. Or even if you don't, even if you just have, I feel like this is really good for dry skin. And I feel like it gives you a glow. Look, I'm wearing it right now. And I don't have any like other highlighter or makeup or anything on my face other than this. And I swear it gives your skin just a glow, and it just feels good for you putting it on. So I use that Hawaiian Tropic, and I'll put it on my hands, my neck, and my face. The reason that you want to wear something when you go out there, it's not just because of the sun, but if you do live in a colder climate, a lot of people feel like they don't need to wear sunscreen when it's the winter time, but it's actually the opposite, guys. That sun is reflecting off of the snow, and it's going right onto your skin, especially if you live in somewhere like Alberta. We have one of the sunniest cities in Calgary. In Canada. But don't underestimate, guys. And the second reason, other than the sun, is because you want to layer between your skin and all the air pollution out there. Especially, like, you know what I mean? The snow is not clean. The cars are not clean. If you're running in a city like I am, like I'm running in downtown. That's where I live, so I have to. Or not have to, but like it's just most convenient for me. I would rather not drive and start my car and wait to warm it up. So I highly recommend that, guys. Get a good layer, and you're going to notice that you're going to get far less acne if you're running outside That's just for running outside in general. But yeah, especially in the winter, you're having like you're accidentally splashing like water and like snow and dirty snow on your face and like stuff. You know, it's getting on you. So I would highly recommend that. Just have a good layer. Any skin that's showing should be covered in sunscreen, honestly, or some base layer. If you have a primer that you really like, you can use that. And that also just helps with the drying effect of the air out there because it's so dry in the winter. And that's another thing that I was going to say is in the wintertime, it's going to be so hard. I know if you have a run path close by, but I feel like to stay motivated, you should just try to run like in your area. Because I feel like in the summer, it can be really easy to just get in your car and drive to a cute path, which is what I love doing. I have so many paths in Calgary. Calgary is literally rated the best like walking and biking like path city in Canada. I don't know exactly how to say that, but we have such great paths and like such great trails, and like we have the Glenmore Reservoir, we have like Nose Hill, you can go around there if you like to hill run. We have Fish Creek, we have the entire Bow Trail that goes along the entire Bow River, like basically crosses the city. And we just have such great paths like everywhere in the city. What else? We have one in the northeast, I forgot what it's called. Like around Prairie Winds. I don't know, we have a lot of really, really good trails. Like if you are a athletic person, this is a super great city for it. But yeah, just for this type of time, find a trail, find a path that doesn't have too many cars, and just go for it. You're gonna wanna go somewhere close to your house because I promise you, I would not be starting and warming up my car and trying to drive in the slippery snow, in the traffic because everybody's driving so slow. Find something that's convenient for you and just go for it. It's better to actually get out there consistently than get out there once a month but do a longer, better run because you're on a better trail. That's just my opinion, but there has been multiple times where I've had to walk because I'm like, okay, the ground is covered in slush and like I'm literally gonna fall on my ass if I try to run through this. Like it's so slippery, even with a really good shoe, even with all these precautions that we're talking about. The next thing that I was gonna say is I got these from Marks. They're really beaten up. I've literally had them for 3 years, so don't judge me, guys. But the reason why the like wool is white over here is because these are touchscreen gloves. That is a must-have, especially if you use Runkeeper or Strava or something on your phone to track, or you just use your phone for music. I would definitely recommend these. You'd want a touchscreen glove because you don't want to have to take off your glove just to answer a call or something like that, especially in those cold snaps. If you're actually willing to run in a really cold day, just that action of taking off your glove, it's gonna like let the cold in. You don't want to do that to yourself. All your extremities should be covered. Have really good socks, really good gloves. I recommend touchscreen gloves. They were more expensive, but they've lasted me longer than any glove I've had. I think they were like $30 or $40, and it came with a pink tooth that matched it, and I lost it. So sad about that, but that's another thing. Just make sure you have some really good toques. So I have white, pink, and black, and I just switch between them. I have multiple toques. All your extremities, this is what the trick is about, like actually keeping yourself warm. It's not about like the jacket, of course that matters, but it's about your extremities, guys. Have really good gloves, have a really good toque, and have really good socks and shoes on, and you're gonna feel way warmer. And then that way you can actually run lighter and still wear like something that you'd normally want to run in instead of having to bundle up and wear a million jackets. But if you do want to talk about really good lightweight jackets, I really love that Lululemon Define jacket. The zippers are super snug to your body, so nothing like shakes and moves around and annoys you and irritates you while you run. It's not the warmest jacket, but I feel like it's a good like second layer kind of thing. Like you wear a dry fit shirt underneath of it, and then you can wear that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much sums it up for what we have here. Make sure you always stay hydrated. Get a good electrolyte. Get something that works for you in these cold times, guys. It's freezing out there. And, just stay warm. And the nice thing, too, about running close to your area, like I was saying, you can just try to finish off closer to your home so you don't actually have to drive home. It can be a faster thing for you. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this little sit down and chat type of video. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit that bell because I am posting almost every single day of 2024. So make sure you hit that bell so you get notified for every single video. Like and comment if you guys have anything else you want to see. I am still going to do that handstand tutorial, but I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, everybody.